All right, we got the 2-ball on the corner. 2-2 on the score. We have a little over 15,000 watching right now across the world. Keep them numbers up. Keep streaming. Keep pushing it out there. Keep sharing. Let's get 20,000. The Starboy versus the Ghost. This is in Triangle in Philippines. Is where they're playing their match at right now. Triangle Club, I believe it is. Long, I'm at home in Philadelphia broadcasting. I have the feed being sent to me from the Philippines, so there might be a few second delay coming to me and then coming back out to the world. The chat is just blowing through so quickly. 15,000 people watching. I can't answer everybody right away. I'll do my best. He does not have the best shot on the 2-ball. Look for him just to cut the 2-ball back in, come out 2 rails possibly. Misses the 2-ball. Makes that shot though. The Filipino Open is a single elimination event. Jacob rides. You can go to matchroompool.com for all that information. All right, Jay's straight on the 4-ball. He's going to have to possibly punch off the rail with the low English. It does come back out for the 5-ball in the same pocket. We'll have the 7 and the 8 on the bottom right. Just going to hold the cue ball. He's going to come out 2 rails, possibly even catch the 3rd one. Doesn't hit it far enough. Got the 9-ball to the top right. He's going to look to take a 3-2 lead here against FEDOR. Race to 15. All right, 3-2, AJ MANAS over FEDOR GORST. We got Mr. Smooth, John Moore there in the background watching. All right, rack 6. Keep it on that 1-ball and the wing ball. One ball down, 2-ball down. Q comes over for the 3. 3 in a tough spot. Could play a nice 2-way shot here, playing the 2-ball into the side pocket, banking it, leaving the Q behind the 9 and the 7. So if it does not go down, he'll have a shot on the 4. I'm sorry, I called it the 2-ball. I meant the 3-ball. Ghost coming up to the table behind the 9. I think the biggest upset from the Philippines Open was Duong Huakhang losing his match. 10-9 and a nail breaker, or a heartbreaker, I mean. We're at 17,000 people watching right now across the world. Ooh, FEDOR. I got a little lucky. FEDOR tries to kick the 3 in. 3's going to come to the top of the table. AJ's going to have a chance. Take a 2-game lead here over FEDOR. Yeah, it's still early in the match, but if AJ does catch a gear, FEDOR missing these shots could it could really hurt him, and AJ could just run out, possibly the set. Let's see what the young man's got here. About to make it 4-2. Young AJ playing very strong. Love this kid's game. Love everything about him. All right, AJ pops that down, and he's going to go up 2 racks, making it 4-2 over FEDOR GORST. Guys, make sure you go to FEDORGORST.com and check out the new FEDOR GORST shaft polisher. All right, 1 ball down. He's got a bank on the 2 ball. Could again play a 2-way shot, banking the 2, bringing the cue ball behind the 3. All right, GORST is coming to the table either with a kick or a jump on the 2 ball. Both FEDOR and AJ are in action tomorrow in the Filipinos Opens. I believe AJ plays at 11 a.m. his first round matchup. FEDOR has a second round matchup. Does not have an opponent yet. Just a little under 19,000 people watching worldwide. Makes a hit on the 2. Cue ball's going to end up behind the 7. Not going to have a great shot for AJ. He's going to look to jump. It's a fairly somewhat easy jump, not the hardest. Getting position back on the 3 will be a little tough, though. All right, AJ going into the air. All right, clear shot for FEDOR. He's going to have to avoid hitting that 8 ball. If he runs into that 8 ball, it's going to be really tough. Look for Federer to use an outside ball, trying to clear the 8. Possibly coming out 2 rails. He might even, if he's going to run into the 8, then he's going to draw out, punch the ball. Yeah. I knew he was heading towards the 8. It was whether or not he could clear it or not. He's going to have to jump the cue into the 3 ball. Try to pocket the 3 on the jump. Good attempt by Federer. Does not pocket the 3. 3's going to come back around. Needs it to slow down. It does not. AJ is going to have a shot at the 3 in the side pocket. We could have a 3-game lead here. A few people in the chat that are not happy with having a little bit of a side view. Got to remember, this is being streamed from a camera across the world that you're getting for free. Just remember that. Federer does not have a dedicated cameraman with him. If I was there, I would be streaming it from a different position, but I'm not there. I'm about 8,000 miles away. All right, AJ out to the 9. He's going to take a 5-2 lead very quickly here. There we have 5-2 on the score. AJ MANAS, the young star boy over FEDOR GORST. Ooh, dry break from AJ. Federer up to the table quickly. He's going to play that 1 to the top left corner. He's got to float down, though, because he's got to maintain a shot on the 2. So either he's going to have to hold, which is going to be tough shooting over top of the 4. So pocket speed is going to be crucial here. Trying to hold that cue ball to play the 2 to the top right. Federer misses the 1 to the corner. It's going to leak out. AJ is going to have a shot at the 1. He should be able to cut the 1 to the top left. AJ might even play a 2-way shot here. Might come from behind the 1. Kicks it down table. Got a little over 18,000 between Facebook and YouTube watching right now. Make sure we share it out there. Tag Federer, tag AJ MANAS. A tough shot here for Federer. He's got to jump over the 9, clear the 3, make contact on the 1 ball. Gets away with a little bit, doesn't scratch, but that does leave AJ a clear shot at the 1 to the top left. Starboy pockets the 1 very easily. Cue ball's going to come around. Should have the 2 right there to the top left also. He's going to have to clear the 9 ball. Should be okay for him. Should have more than enough pocket to shoot at. He does. Playing that 3 into the side pocket. Going to come down to the bottom rail, come back out. Clear the 9 onto the 4 ball. We might be looking at 6-2 here in a second. All right, floats out for the 6. 6 ball to the top left. He's a little straight. He might go forward 2 rails. He does. Comes out for the 7. He's on to the 8 ball. He's got the 8 ball on the 9 waiting for him. Play the 8 to the bottom corner. Holds the cue ball for the 9. The pride of the Philippines. AJ MANAS is up 6-2 over FEDOR GORST. All right, we're going into rack number 9. FEDOR's trailing by 4 racks. 6-2 against AJ. Race to 15. Matchroom rules. All right, 1 ball's down. Does not have a shot at the 2. He could come off that rail with a lot of outside English, but it's going to be tough. There is no handicap, Sugar Ray. This is an even matchup. Young man stepped up. That's the one thing I like about AJ MANAS. He ain't afraid. He gets in the box. Got some great NBA stars watching. Kawhi Leonard. A little over 18,800 people watching worldwide. Let's get to 20. Trying to see it. All right, GORST coming around onto the 4 ball. He's going to play that 4 to the bottom left pocket. All right, FEDOR's got a shot on the 5. We'll play the 5. A little bit of outside. Wants to play that 7 to the top left. All right, coming out to the 8. Doesn't like where he landed on the 8. It should be okay, though. We'll play the 8 to the corner. Fire that 8 in. He's going to draw a little bit of low left. Throwing the cue ball out to the right rail. He could also go forward, but I think that's the tougher shot because he's only going to have a little bit of the rail to hit. All right, FEDOR uses the inside English, comes out 3 rails, gets himself onto the 9. He'll play the 9 to the top right pocket, trying to close that gap. All right, Federer puts it down 6-3 on the score. Federer trailing by 3, trying to make that comeback. And the young man, AJ MANAS, the star boy. I really like this kid's game. Plays the game right, gets in the box. There's nothing you can't like about this young man. Bob G, what's up, buddy? All right, rack 10, Federer breaking. Keep an eye on the 1 ball side pocket. Drains it. 2 ball comes over. He's got a slight tough cut on the 2, though. He should be okay. Just going back and forth. All right, Federer's going to play the safe instead. Lock up in that 5-4. Got some great players here watching in the chat, of course. Man, these comments are coming in so fast. There's like 18,000 comments that have come in so far. All right, GORST playing the 2 in the side pocket. They're playing the 3, going to draw just a slight bit to the right. 4-ball home. I'm on the other side of the 5. Playing the 5 into the same pocket. Yeah, guys, we're in the Philippines here. We know what happens in the Philippines when there's money, when there's games being played. Moore's on the other table, just hitting balls. He doesn't have any action. Federer swinging across for the 7. Is that my man Politico out there? What's up, buddy? Federer going to play the 7 to the bottom right corner. Come out 2 rails for the 8. It's a little bit on the tough side of the 8. He should be okay, though. Just wants to clear that side pocket. Kawhi. No, I cannot, unfortunately. All right, Federer fires it down. Score 6-4 now. Let's see if Federer can try to bring it back. Tie this game up. We want to have as many racks as possible. So this goes hill. What's up, Laura? How's it going? We're at the Triangle Club here in the Philippines. Oh, 9 on the snap, golden. We got 6-5 on the score real quick. Now we got a little over 16,000 watching. FEDOR trailing by 1. Score 6-5. Moving that 9 ball again. 2 all the way up to the top end. I think FEDOR will have a shot at it. He will. Referee removes the rack off the table. He's going to want to come around that 7 ball, so he's going to play the 2 in. Oh, he misses the 2 ball. 2 will land in a good spot for AJ. He can play the 2-way bank, banking the 2 to the bottom right corner, letting the cue ball come down the table. AJ might be changing his mind on this one. Plays the safe, going to try to lock him up on the 8. He does not. Parkersburg, West Virginia. One of the spots I go to. I see my man down there, Chris England, at the league room. FEDOR's going to show him how it's done. He's going to park the cue right behind the 8 ball. His full name is Albert. He goes by AJ. Guys, we don't need to be so literal. If I called FEDOR by his actual name, he wouldn't even know who I was talking about. All right, ball in hand to FEDOR. He's going to try to tie this up real quick here. He's got to get back from the 3 to the 4. That's his 2 toughest shots on the table. 3 to the 4. Once he gets to the 4, he should be okay. Cue ball's got to roll a little bit. He should be all right. He's got to avoid the 8. Let it go. Avoids the 8, comes around 3 rails. He's got the 5 top left, 6 waiting for him, 7 in the side. We might have 6-6 here in a minute. Or maybe you're the casual straight ahead. Who knows? All right, GORST over for the 9. He's going to play the 9 to the top left corner. Looks like we're going to be tied up here. 6-6 here in a second. All right, 6-6 on the score.
What's up, everybody? This is Dave from Classic Billiards down here in South Florida. We do things a little bit differently here compared to your old pool hall. It doesn't smell like mothballs. It's not exactly a library, and nobody's shushing you like this is church. We're all about having fun, eating chicken wings, drinking beer, and knocking some balls around. Don't let that mistake you. We still got the skills, baby. So if you're ever down in South Florida, come check us out at Classics.
All right, let's update that score and make it 6-6 for you. Before everybody starts freaking out. Yeah, you gotta give me like 10 seconds to update the score, guys. All right, AJ going to play the 6 into the corner, coming across for the 7. He did not make the 6. FEDOR GORST is going to have a chance to get out here and take the lead. I love my Filipinos. Trust me, they will not let me make the mistake on the score. We will always know what the score is. FEDOR a little off angle on the 7. Did not get out to where he wanted to be. Punches the cue over. All right, 2 rails out, getting down for the 9. And FEDOR's going to try to take the lead here on the young AJ MANAS. Don't count this kid out, though. AJ MANAS is a monster. This kid can play really, really strong. FEDOR talking to the crowd a little bit. I like it. Score police are out. All right, rack 14. FEDOR breaking up 7-6. Going to 15. 9 almost goes down again. Gotta make sure they're locking those 2 balls together. 9's moving a little bit. Of course, plays the 1 in the side. Out for the 2 ball. 2 will lead him right over to the 3. 3 leads him right over to the 4. Man, there's so many people watching. So hard to keep up with all these comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. 15,000 watching worldwide between YouTube and Facebook. Let's get some of that Filipino love. Let's watch some of these great players playing for free. You're watching this for free on FEDOR GORST's YouTube channel. And Federer's going to play 5. He's going to float the ball over. Gets a little off angle on the 7, so he should be able just to float it over again. All right, playing the 8 to the corner. He's going to punch the cue 1 rail out. All right, we got 8-6. I waited more than 6 seconds to update the score there. Everybody's going to be yelling at me. All right, 8-6. Federer's taking a 2-game lead here on the young man, the star boy. I like watching this kid play. I think he's going to be a world champion by the time he's 21, if not even before then. Oh, 9 almost goes in again. Federer's got that 9 moving on the snap. All right, Federer crosses over to cue ball. Plays the 2 into the side. He's going to play the 3 into the corner. I'm looking at that 6 at the side pocket. I'm not sure if it's going to go or not. I guess we're going to find out here in a second. He's on the 5. If he straightens up on the 6, that means it doesn't go in the side pocket. If he doesn't straighten up on the 6, that means he likes the shot. Yeah, Federer's really looking at it. He's probably going to take it right down to the corner. Going to want to clear the 9. Fully, you got to relax, buddy. You've been just complaining the whole time, man. Just watch some great pool for free. Have a good time. All right, Federer over for the 8 ball. Going to play the 8 ball into the corner pocket, leaving himself the 9 right for the side. I agree. This is a great match for AJ to play. Win or lose. He gets rack time with the Ghost. Playing some of the best in the world, and all it's going to do is make him sharper. All right, we got 9-6. Federer up by 3. Derek, I don't like that bet. I don't feel safe in that bet at all.
All right, Federer breaking rack number 16. Ooh, 9 hit the point, did not go in. 6, 5 gets kicked in. 6 gets kicked in. Got a lot of people asking how come Federer's not playing JB. JB's asking for a lot of weight. No matter how good you are, when you ask for a ton of weight, you're not, you know. He said, commentator thinks this is an exhibition match. Yeah, because I don't talk to Federer. I don't know anything that's going on, right? All right, Federer out to the 5 ball. He'll play the 5 and the 6. All right, Federer out to the 7 ball. Play the 7 in the side pocket. Just going to let the cue ball float forward, backwards, one of those two. All right, Federer's the first to 10. We got our content creator in the background there with the camera. Look at him. Of course, Mr. Beast watches pool. He knows us. Mr. Beast, let me get on your show.
GORST đánh cho AJ dính ghế, sợ thật.
I can't tell you my streaming equipment because then you'll probably do a better job than me and I'll lose my
Anh em
job.
nhá, anh em mới vào cho em xin một like nhá. Một subscribe nhá.
All right, we got 10 on the score. Federer GORST up by 4 over the young AJ MANAS. I gotta fix
Yêu nói
that
xong là
score.
cút được.
Move that over a little bit. He said the magician without magic. No problem, mailman. Watch this shot inside English. 1, 2, 3 rails breaks open. Oh, look at the 9. You might see Federer tuck this cue ball underneath the 5 ball. He might bank the 4, a little bit of force follow, and try to tuck the cue ball underneath the 5. He gets it there. Believe there's enough for AJ to come into it, though. He's going to have to come. Sorry, I got distracted by someone in the chat there. And AJ's going to come into it. Might even try to make the 9 coming off the 4. Nope. Does leave Federer in a tough spot, though. All right, let's look for two rails here from Feder. Smurf, they're playing at the Triangle Club. Feder gets good speed on it. Cue ball's all the way down at the bottom end of the table. Moore is just playing. He's not. I don't believe he's in any action. AJ makes a good solid hit into the ball, but I don't think that's going to work out for him. Federer's going to go around the table here. He's going to play the 4, bottom right, come across. 5, top left, 6 in the side.
Việt nữa chịu chết.
Another 6 in the side, 7 in the corner. A little over 16,000 watching right now. I don't know if Federer wanted to go forward there. He wasn't shaking his head. I don't know if that was the smarter shot for him. He'll cut the ball a little inside English. All right, looks like Federer's going to take an 11-6 lead here against AJ. All right, we got 11-6 on the score. Guys, check out Federer's polish. It's called the Ghost Polish. New product coming out today. If you want to scan that on the top corner there, or you can go to FEDOR and check out
Gió to nhỉ?
get the Ghost Shaft Polisher. All right, we're going to go into rack 18, apologize. Rack 18, Federer GORST, AJ MANAS. Federer up by 5. Goose wax. One rockets in the side pocket. Federer might have a 2-way here. Playing a 2 into the corner. Let's see how the 9 moves. I agree, famous. He did good there to clear the balls out and still get a shot. He'll play the 3, come back. Yeah, he's going to come back out for the 4, playing the 4 into the bottom left corner. Yeah, I actually tried the Ghost Polish on my cue. It plays very well. Keeps it nice and clean. I'm able to go through the ball very well with it. Got a couple options here. He might want to run into the 9 and try to hold the cue there with the 9 ball. He does not want to come underneath of it. Yeah, that's a good play. All right, he's got the 6 in the side pocket. Does he try to play for the 7-9, or does he come across this to play the 7 to the top corner? Yeah, he's going to play the shot instead. He'll play the 7 to the top left corner. Draw the cue at 1 rail to the left. Yep, doesn't even need to rail. Can just pinch back on it. he's going to play the 9 in the side pocket and take a 6-game lead. Change that score around very quickly. All right, we got 12-6 on the score. Got a couple people asking who I am. If you don't know me already, I'm Frank Miletti, special guest commentator from the Billiard Sports Network. I do a lot of FEDOR's matches. All right, rack 19, FEDOR up 12-6, going to 15, match room rules. It's a good kick off to 2. He's going to have the 2 to the bottom corner. Ooh, 9-ball gets in the way. I think the young man's going to get back up to the table. Maybe not. FEDOR going airborne with it. I'll take that compliment. That Christian over there, right? That's your name? I think we talked before. All right, FEDOR jumps the 3-ball in. Might have to jump to 4 now, too. Does not make the 4. It's going to leave AJ a shot at the 4-ball. Probably going to the side pocket with it. Ooh, he's going to end up behind the 9. That's bad action for the kid. Let's see if this guy's going to go airborne with it. Base contact with it, doesn't make it. Only FEDOR a pretty elementary bank. He's going to play the bank on the 5-ball, bring the cue around 3 rails. All right, he's at the 6 to the corner. He's going to pull out for the 7. All right, FEDOR's got the 9 in the side pocket. Going to take a 13-6 lead.
Sợ thật gót đánh cho AJ nằm im.
All right, 13-6 on the score. All right, rack 20. FEDOR up 13-6, racing to 15. 1-ball down. 2-ball lands. It's a combination shot 2 into the 4. He could also play the safe Rolling the 2 to the bottom rail, letting the cue roll behind the 4 ball. Vapor. All right, AJ's got a good shot here to get out of this rack. We'll play the 3 in the side pocket. Joanne Ashton, my girl, what's up? All right, guys, I have to step away for a second. AJ gets it back, makes the score 13-7. Down by 6. Federer needs 2. AJ needs a lot. Don't count this kid out, though. He can break and run 3, 4, 5 in a row. Guys, if you're going to continue to spam the chat, I got a very easy little button I can press here to make that stop happening. Not just watching a matchup. Be cool. Have a good time. Free pool. All right, Federer's got a good chance here to close this match out. Got a little over 17,500 watching across the world right now between YouTube and Facebook. Probably 25,000 if you include the pirate sites. Ooh, he didn't play that shot the greatest. He had a chance to get out there. I don't know why he drew that ball so far. Charlie Roy. Mailman BSN is going to be live this weekend for the 3rd annual Pennsylvania State Women's Championship. That's going to be starting Saturday around 12 o'clock. Tune in for that. And, of course, if Federer's got any matches between now and then, I'll be doing those also. Nice hit by the young man. Almost got the 9 on it. Listen, regardless, win or lose, I am definitely a big AJ MANAS fan. I think this kid's going to be a monster. I think he's going to be a star. Federer misses the 4 ball. Can't do that against this kid. I say by 21-22. If he doesn't win a world championship, he might win a U.S. Open or a big major event. But I think AJ MANAS is going to be a star.
I don't know about that one, Jeff K. Oh, maybe a little too far. Don't do it to the kid. Ugh. Wow. That's going to be ball in hand to FEDOR. Man, the kid hit that good, too. All right, cue ball out for the 8 in the side pocket. He'll play the 8. Come back over for the 9. All right, we got 14 on the score for FEDOR. 14-7. FEDOR needs one more. He's on the hill. Thank you all to my Filipinos for watching. Everybody around the world. I think somebody said they're from Saudi Arabia watching. Got the Ghost and the Starboy. Now, my man, you can't be filming my content for free. You better send me that B-roll footage. I'm going to need it. All right, FEDOR breaking for the win. We got Alaska. Everybody's watching. Yeah, we made sure FEDOR's shirt fit tight for the 9. Indonesia. I love it. I love everybody watching from all over. Everything, yes, I am American. If you guys want to see more me or hear more of some of the matches that I call, you can always check out the Billiard Sports Network on YouTube and Facebook. We do a lot of matchroom matches. We do a lot of action matches. All right, 2 rails out on the cue in the center of the table. AJ's going to have to kick 2 rails. And oh, good try by the kid. I like it. The guy on the other table is making my camera come in and out of focus. Alex, what's up, buddy? I think AJ's Fargo is like, what, 796, 797, something like that? Vapor, it's not that it's over, but FEDOR can't break again, so that is his last break of the match. Well, actually, he could if AJ miscues on the break. I don't really see that happening. All right, FEDOR's going to punch the 3 into the corner. Punch it out 1 rail. Gets it over for the 4. 4 to 5 is going to be a little tough. I think that 6 is in the way. All right, he's going to play the 5 into the left side pocket, leaving himself for the 6. All right, 6 into the corner. He should come up 1 rail for the 7. All right, FEDOR out for the 9 for the win. All right, FEDOR is going to take down the young AJ MANAS with a score of 15-7. Listen, this kid's 17 years old. He's playing the best in the world. He's only going to get better from here. I think this kid shoots awesome. I got nothing but respect for young AJ. I want to keep seeing him more.
All you Filipinos out there, you got a monster kid over there. You should be proud of him. And listen, he beat Federer last week. Federer beat him today. You know, they might play again. Who knows?
AJ thua non à? 15-7 đã thua. Gót đánh
All
nó
right,
kinh điển.
guys, we're going to sign off here. I don't believe they're going
Chịu
to play
ông gót
another
rồi đấy.
set, but if they
Tôi
do,
cũng chịu ông.
make sure you like, share, and subscribe to
Lại
Federer's
còn dám đánh
accounts.
đồng với gót nữa thì
'Cause if
chịu.
he's live, I'm live. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you soon.